What's up, guys? This is a 1991 Acura Nsx, and it's one of the most legendary cars from the 90s. Today, we're going to do a walk around of the car, go over its options, and then take it out for a drive. Stay tuned.
This absolute legend of a car, the 1991 Acura Nsx, truly revolutionized the car game, I think, for most. It's finished in this factory color called Formula Red, and it has the ivory interior color, which we'll see here in just a few minutes. But this car has been meticulously well maintained. Tires are from 2022, brakes and everything are all good. Yeah, this thing is super sweet. Little fun fact about the NSX is they actually had Formula One legend Ayrton Senna, from McLaren, help fine-tune the chassis, and his feedback led to getting the car a little bit more stiffer and a bit more responsive in the suspension setup. So pretty cool. A little McLaren DNA in there, if you will. As you can see here by the paint, I mean, this thing is incredibly well taken care of. If you're looking for an NSX, I mean, I don't know what you're looking for outside of this. Maybe a manual, I guess, but for an automatic version, can't really go wrong with this. The mid-engine layout gave this car an absolutely perfect front-to-rear weight distribution. So if you've ever driven one of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The car is so well balanced, and that's what made this car super cool. That, and obviously the looks of a supercar for, less than $100,000 back in the day. So this car is not perfect by any means. Here's a couple of rock chips here on the front bumper, which can be easily fixed. And of course, this car is powered by the 3-liter V6 with the VTEC. So let's go ahead and take a listen to that thing. Classic Honda sound right there with a 252 horsepower coming out of that VTEC motor mounted in the rear. My favorite option here are the pop-up headlights, work flawlessly, of course. Now, I've never seen under the front hood of an NSX. I'm sure most people haven't either. Really not much to go around. There's not a motor there, but a lot of, pumps, steering controls, things like that. But they could have made this a front trunk like they do nowadays. But anyway, let's look at the interior here. Super cool where the door handles are. A little ahead of its time, I think. But the interior makes it, I don't know, I get the feeling of it like a couch. It's super comfortable with that ivory interior and the black on the door cards. These seats are incredibly comfortable. It's hard to explain, but it, you feel like you're sitting on a couch. It's kind of cool. This particular car is equipped with the automatic transmission, so a little less on the horsepower, but really easy to drive. Get a quick look here of like the steering wheel, that automatic shifter. Shifts right into gear, no problem. All your radio controls here and your classic analog tachometer. I love the font and the tach. It's one of my favorite tachs I think I've ever seen. This particular one does have a pretty novel option here. It is the mounted phone. So it's still pretty cool. Still turns on and everything, but obviously you got to have a whole separate plan for it, which I don't think those are in service anymore. But take a look here in the passenger side. Again, no rips or tears in any of the leather or the plastics or anything like that. It's a time capsule. So I mean, look at the seat. It looks great. I mean, those little creases are by design. You know what I mean? So it's not from, people sitting in it. But anyway, let's take it out for a drive.
Okay, guys. So this is a 1991 Acura Nsx. And here's the look of the key. So we got two keys here. It says NSX on this one, Acura on the other. But man, what a cool car for the 90s. I mean, even today, this thing looks super, super awesome. Anyway, sorry, the door handle's here up on the kind of pillar area. But yeah, let's get inside and take this thing out for a drive. Ooh, it is hot today. So put the key in, old school. Starts right up, turn that wheel there. Alright, so here we are in the NSX. One thing to note about the NSX is the front, because it's a mid-engine, obviously you can see the engine right here, but because of the mid-engine, the front feels very close, which is kind of nice. It makes it feel very, you know, balanced and easy to drive. I've driven this before, but you guys get a little feel. One thing I did notice when I first got into an NSX is these weird things behind like the steering wheel. This has like your blinker and all that kind of stuff is kind of attached to it. Cruise control, your flip up headlights, as you can see those things just flip up. Emergency, all this stuff. It's kind of like this weird chunky thing. I don't know, it's just a little unique. Windshield wiper controls, things like that. Because it is from the 90s, obviously we do have the installed phone, so which is kind of cool. It has a little, obviously they don't work anymore, but little corded phone, which is kind of cool. You can hear the little beeping in the background, but I tried calling and it doesn't work. But here's all the stuff here, like for your phone, all that kind of stuff. It is an automatic transmission. I know it's not a manual. So it only has 252 horsepower instead of the manual's 270, but with this car, it feels nice as it is. But yeah, let's take it out for a drive. Both seats are automatic or electronics, move up and down, front to back, and which is a nice touch for the 90s. But you know, this car was around $70,000 brand new back in 1991, so that was a ton of money for a car back then. And the NSX is going up in value, believe it or not. We're asking a pretty penny for this car. It only has 28,000 original miles, but I mean, in my opinion, I think it's one of the cooler older JDM cars you could buy. Kind of slept on, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, let's take her out for a little drive here. It's got a good little exhaust note. It has a 4-speed transmission here, automatic transmission, and you have about 252 horsepower out of that V6 back there, but it does have VTEC, so when you get to those higher RPMs, red line's at 7,500 RPM, when you get to that red line, it really picks up and makes it feel like a lot more, so it's pretty cool. But as you can see so much of the road, and it makes it really, really cool and very driver confidence inspiring here, because I can see exactly where my corner is on either side. They're right there, which is pretty sweet. I guess you got the rear wing there and the rear view mirror. So a little fun fact about this is Honda, when they were developing this car, hit up Ayrton Senna from the F1 driver and had him help them kind of help develop the chassis for this car. So this was the first mass production full all aluminum chassis on any production car ever, was in this Acura Nsx. So pretty cool fun fact, and that was all thanks to Mr. Senna. Rest in peace. Got this cool little your mash tray and your lighter for those smoking packages, no longer in cars nowadays, but kind of a cool thing there. A little blast from the past. You got your your tape, your Bose tape player there. I don't know how many people have tape players in their cars anymore. Definitely a fun car. Very nimble. Feels good. Planted. You got the little exhaust note behind you, and it's a overall really cool car. Really well maintained. This example, I mean, look at the plastics and everything. Like, there's no cracks or anything like that. All the stitching is still intact, which is great. You got these seats always remind me of like a sofa. Like the 90s seats like just remind me of the sofa, and like the sides and stuff like that. It's just kind of like, it's super comfortable. I mean, I don't know, it's like it's a nice place to be, especially a car from the 90s, you know. So roll down the window a little bit, see if you can hear any kind of exhaust note. It's not that loud of a car, but it gets up there. Alright, if there's any wind noise there. But I mean, folks, this is a really cool car. Legendary. I mean, this car right here changed the game for Japanese automakers when it comes to sports cars. This car was the car. And I remember having this car as a poster on my wall as a kid. I thought that was like such a cool thing, you know. It was like a mid-engine car, you know. There wasn't a lot of them aside from, you know, obviously your Ferraris and stuff like that, but this car was like an affordable mid-engine car, I guess you could say, in terms of, you know, when you compare it to Ferraris of those times. But yeah, it's really cool. Radio works. I have the air conditioning on, and it you know, works perfectly fine. It's nice and cold in here. It took me a little minute to figure that out. You have to actually push mode and then AC and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it jams for sure. You got your stereo. It definitely gets loud in here. I mean, as you should. It's a nice car. This car was, like I said, $70,000, brand new. So yeah, I know it's an automatic, but still, you know, it's still a fun car to drive. It's one of those legendary cars, you know. We've had like the R34s, legendary car. You know, we've had Mercies, legendary car. This car is in that kind of realm as one of those cars that kind of changed the game, and we're really excited to have it here and be selling it for a customer. I don't know what this trash truck. He's waiting for, you know, whatever it may be. Great. Is it my turn to go? Yes, it is. Brake feel feels nice. And the throttle's actually pretty responsive. I mean, I know it doesn't have the most power in the world, but easy. I mean, you could daily drive this car, no problem, man. This thing is sweet. This thing is sweet. Very cool. Guys, if you guys are in the market for an NSX, or even if you weren't in the market for an NSX and just want to have a cool car, this car is definitely should be on your list. There's a couple, you know, small little cosmetic things here and there on this car, but, you know, overall it's in really great shape. It's been well maintained. Current owner's taking good care of it. and she's ready for a new owner. I mean, like I said, less than 30,000 miles on a 1991. This thing is awesome. It's a cool car. Somebody come buy this thing and take good care of it, because that's what it deserves. It deserves someone to buy it, take good care of it, maybe do a couple modifications here and there, but kind of leave it stock. I mean, the thing is sweet as is. It's a relic from the past, especially for us car nerds. But anyway, let's end this video off, and let's go there. Let's go. The Acura NSX was truly ahead of its time, and this is your opportunity to own this stunning example, because this one's available now at OBZU.